Oh my god. I can't even.
Wait, what? Password is. Layout or something.
Why is that? Ah, there's my audio. Okay. Create a project. Okay, I probably should pull up a tutorial of some sort. Let's see what we got here. Or I can fumble along. Not worry about downloading a new version for now, but wow, there it is. There is an application. I can hit play and it will compile and run. It'll do absolutely nothing when it's done. But with the blazing speed of Unity, which is not very fast sometimes. No, I guess it is running. You can't really tell. Okay, fine. It's running. Okay, let's try. Well, let's see how easy it is to have a button added. There is a button. Yahoo. Now, of course, I don't understand a lot of things, so we're going to just play with it. I admit I could probably do tutorial, but I have kind of done a little bit. So let's see here. So a button, if I remember, everything is objects, and so you have scenes and you have these objects. You actually, I have a little, I already have this a little bit in a different form, but you actually have different scenes that you save. This is kind of the game look, and then this is actually the more of the editor. Wait a minute, I thought there was one more view here. I'll make sure I got that right. See, I can't move this button because I'm in game view. Game view doesn't really allow you to edit. And this is really just a camera view, so... okay. I think I'm missing a view here. Window... Scene. There you are. No, that is a scene. Vector hierarchy. Alright. I thought it was here. Move this around. Okay. Left, right. So here's our button. Hello world. We'll make a good old look at that. We see hello world. Of course, we could have changed it here too. Positioning. We can of course position the text inside of it. Since I have text defined, that's where that moves. If I want to, I can change the width and the height here. So I can make it 200. So very quickly use numbers. I can move it further to the left or the right. Obviously, 0, 0 is in the middle. One of the interesting things, of course, is everything can be a different aspect ratio. And you can work for different screen sizes. For now, I'll just stick to, I'll do 16:9 for the heck of it. You scale down the size of this thing. Interesting, it doesn't scale the button. Well, that's interesting. I'd have expected that to scale with the size of the screen. Whoa. Maybe because I'm editing it. Now we got an interaction. If I interact with it, on click, list is empty. So I want it to click runtime only. That's interesting. Editor function. So can I? System. Okay. Yep, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's create. So scene manager. Main scene manager. And create a script. Now it has an editor here. What I always found interesting is you can do so much with the editor itself, and yet so little. Okay. That's our assets. Actually, what we can do is create a where'd my scene go? Where did my scene go? I had a button. Where'd it go? Oh, it's in the hierarchy. Duh. Event system now. So you got a hierarchy of objects in the scene and a project. You can create another scene if I remember correctly. I can say scene. Also create another scene called scene 2. That's right. If you come over here, you can create a folder and call it scenes. And you can just put the scenes inside there, and then you can create a folder and call it control or managers. I guess some people call them controllers. There we go. So there we go. We've got this scene, which I'm not even sure if it's. Let's see. Save. Okay. This is the scene I needed to save. I'll call it main. And main is actually scene. Okay, so because I was editing a scene that wasn't saved. Now that I've got a scene, it's saved. Okay, so I'll just delete these other scenes. And we double click on this, save any changes. Goes for that. Okay, there's our hello scene. Once again, man, I thought there was a editor mode. Usually shows this button in a simple outline. Maybe I'm just. Maybe it's because it's a UI widget. It may be a little different than some of the objects I've seen. Alright, well, back to. I just want to make this button do something. I don't know what. What other objects can I add here? Maybe I can create a ball or something. 2D object, sprite. There we go. Alright. One sprite created. Where? New sprite. Let's give it a name. I'll call it test sprite. Actually, we'll get a sun. We'll make a sun. Let me see if I can find a picture. Oh. I'm on the other window here. We will make a simple sun icon. So I wonder if I can just drag. Nope, trying to drag an icon over here. Of course not. Alright, so I'm finding a sun icon. I'll totally snatch that from the internet. Save that as an object in the asset directory here. Let's see here. Which is over here. I know technically I don't need a sun. Actually, I guess I could. Yeah, I'm not thinking. I should bring in my black box artwork. I'll do that instead. So I have. Go to my black box directory, which is under my Google Drive, gaming, one thing. Yeah, that's right. Listen games. And we're doing black box. I have a bunch of assets. These are just various icons and things I made. But I have in the game some already pre-configured graphics. Oh, that's right. I use Tile Maker. So I already have this tile. Or a texture packer is what it was called. So I'm going to just go ahead and grab these assets. Okay, let's just brute force grab all of them. And we'll see what happens. So I'm going to just make a folder. We'll call it, I don't want to call it assets. We'll call it graphics. Ta-da. Well, I guess it's technically, tell you what, we'll call it resources. Why not? So if we go back over here, it pulls all those images in. Oh, it even does the Photoshop files. Huh. Alright, so that's how easy it is to just create stuff. I have this open font texture. I don't know what that exactly means, but apparently it will pull in textures as materials. Fonts as textures and materials. And then it even has the README file. This is just a complete dump. I had a bunch of artwork. So all these icons, screens, even sound effects. Huh. Okay, double click on it and I get tick. Laser shot. Okay, ow, that hurt. And winner. I don't think I used all these All right, well, that was the assets directory was kind of my dumping ground. Whenever I found something I thought I might use, I threw it in there. We can clean it up, but for now, whatever. Let's just put a, so what do I do? Do I just drag? Nope, don't drag them on there. I think what we have to do is I said a sprite. I called it the sun. We'll call it, I don't know. We'll call it logo. And we will give it a sprite of, hey, look, now I have all my graphics. So we will call it, okay. Oh, I don't know, we should call it atom. We'll do my spinning atom. That's what we'll do. We'll try to make it spin. Do this large atom. There we go. We'll call it spinning atom. Yeah, that's what it is. We just want to make it so you press the button, it spins and stops. That'd be a simple first start. Still can't move the dang thing. There it is. I can move that. So if I select that, I can use this. Nope. I can use, let's see here, what does these do? This is like size, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, undo that. Rotate. I want to rotate it, I guess I can, oh. Well, that's not the rotation I was expecting. Alright, undo that. I guess if you grab it. Under. Oh, that's neat. Okay, here you go. So you can rotate this way. This is considered a rotation of the Z. Okay, so Z's coming out of the screen. X left, right, Y top and bottom, Z. Okay, I guess this is move. Is this move? No. I guess I have to grab. Okay, select and grab. There we go. We can move it now. Not sure what the deal is with the button, but I think the button is something special. Alright, so that's fine. We'll let that go for a moment. Okay, there's our icon. Boring blue background for whatever reason. I guess the canvas can canvas for this. Oh, wait a minute. The buttons in the canvas. Can I move that into the canvas? Aha. Okay, I don't know whether that changes anything, but okay. Screen space, overlay. Let's see here. There should be some background color. I would expect there to be, oh, pixel perfect, huh? UI scale mode, constant pixel size. Aha, scale with the screen size. Hey, remember? Oh, what happened to my atom? Hello? Oh, it scaled it all out to infinity and beyond. I'll make it real big. Where are you? Is it not visible? Okay. Maybe the view changed. So there's the game view. It's the scene, camera. Wow, that's freaky. Why would changing that? Oh, I see. Reference resolution is 800 by 600. Match with screen match mode, match width or height, expand, shrink. Okay, okay. That's just various ways to scale. Reference pixels per unit. 100. If we do 1. Looks fine to me. Wow. So where to go? I've lost my icon. Picture. X. Sorting layer. So you have different layers automatically. Okay. Default's good. Tagged. Respawn. Editor only. No. Tagged. Wow. It just freaking disappeared. Did I? Oh, okay. Maybe I lost my sprite image. Sprites default. Let's just try selecting again. Large atom. Nope. I'll try selecting something else. Nope. Pretty straightforward. Freaky. You'd expect it to just be drag and drop. So if I tell it to play, you can see I can press the button. Doesn't do anything, and I've lost my icon. Weirdness. All because I clicked scale with screen size. Aha. I double click on it here, it appears. Oh, it is. It's just really tiny. Oh, so that is the pixel width and height. So if I say 600 by 600, then that should be, wow. Oh, 300 by 300 because it's half height. That should, well, oh wait a minute, that's right. I changed the camera. So it just, for whatever reason, it made it really tiny. So if I do scale with screen size 800 by 600, and then I go back to my atom, get rid of this one. There he is. He's 300 by 300. Send him back again. Okay, so he just, for whatever reason, he shrunk. And, alright, whatever. So let's just go on with that. Resize, Mr. Resizer here. So everything apparently requires you to use these little bars. I want to, alright, hit Alt. No, that's Shift. Control. Come on, snap it. How'd I do that? Thought I hit Alt. I have to click Alt. Wow, whatever. Alright, so we want it to be 100 pixels by 100 pixels, our reference. That still doesn't sound right. Because that's clearly not 100 by 100 of the space. Wow. Okay. We'll come back to that one. I'll probably answer it here later. How does one... Ah, that's how you choose that. Boy, that's not intuitive. Everybody uses a corner. Could have put it out here and we could scale it. Whatever. I guess you always have the center. You could do both. I don't know. Okay, we got our icon again. We want to do this clicky thing. We want it to do something. So how does one make a button do something? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, if we just sake of argument, and we hit play. It still doesn't show the damn thing. Why not? Because the Z? Position 1. What do I have to put it on the UI or something? Layer UI? Nope. Wow. I'm confused. Button. Canvas. Sort order 0. Target display. That's what I'm on. UI scale mode. Raycaster blocking objects, none. Oops. Blocking mask, nothing. What happens if I do nothing? Make it, nope. Really? Okay. No, can't see anything. Material. Default. I think that's pretty straightforward. I can see it here. I can't see it there. Why not? So give it a color. I think so. Huh, it actually colorized it. I'll undo that. That's cool. Sorting layer. Okay, so you can add more layers, but that's really nothing I want to do, so let's back up. Huh. Wow, everywhere I step. Problem. 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 So I have it in the scene, I have it in this. Do I have to do something to make it appear? Now what happens is a lot of this, you get all these objects, you know, you might need an object here, you might need an object there, so they just kind of stack up. So it's not impossible to believe that, you know, these things aren't there, they're just never, they're not always used. You have to kind of activate them to show them. But I thought this checkbox here basically makes it visible. But maybe that's the problem. Ah, wait a minute. Is that the problem? Nope. I do not know what static means here. Okay. Well, you would think you just put a sprite on there, boom. Alright, must be something about this sprite I'm missing. Alright, well, time to Google. Unity, how to add a sprite. Alright. Opening the sprite editor, select the 2D image you want. Let's see, right, make sure you has a texture type set to sprite, 2D and UI. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. The atom. There we go. Sprite. Texture type. I don't see any texture type. What are we talking about? Oh, if the graphic you want to edit. Yeah, this is not helping. So they say basically select and icon from the project view, which is this. There we go. Well, a large atom. Yep. Can only be compressed if knit maps are enabled. That is kind of big. Alright. Texture type is sprite, 2D and UI. Okay, that's what they were looking for. Make sure that's that. Sprite textures with multiple elements need the sprite mode to be set to multiple. Well, we're not doing that. We're doing single. It's a simple single sprite. And to open the sprite editor, select the 2D image with the project view. Click the sprite editor. Click the sprite editor and the texture import inspector. Figure 2. Oh. Oh, so you can actually do multiple sprites if you want an animation. What changed? Scroll bar appeared. And pivot, center. Okay, so you can make it. That's not changing, but apparently it's centered based on the center. That's fine. Oh. That's what they're trying to get me to go to. So they have a sprite editor here, which so you can actually move the center point if you need to. I'm okay with where it was. And this allows you, I can take it, there's also other features. Ooh. Not sure why. I guess if you have, I guess you can pixelate. All right, and click apply. All right, so that's how you edit a sprite. Yeah, well, how about? I should look for how to add a sprite. Yeah, that's probably should do. Unity, add a sprite. Example. No. There, manual of sprites. Yep, so we got our sprite. Kind of already got that automatically. So when I created a new sprite, I had a placeholder, which we sort of saw. I selected a sprite, which we did. Basically, wherever that was. Yeah, I'm just reading the details here. Woohoo! I'm in the wrong thing, aren't I? Yeah. There we go. And then they're showing me this section, which I did. And of course, I changed the icon there. Select the sprite. Okay, next. Yeah, we saw the sprite editor. What am I doing wrong? Polygon sizing, sprite packer. This is kind of a big sprite. Could I just not like it because it's so big? That's not likely. Tell you what, we'll change to something smaller and more maintainable. We will choose something. Got some other artwork in here. Boring, I guess. That's yeah, that's small. Well, the other one wasn't that bad, was it? Now I think about it. I was 2000 by 2000. Was it actually that big? It's only 248 by 256. Okay, so let's go to the other doodad. Which was, I believe, this thing. Large atom. Yeah, let's shrink that down. Why? Does that change anything over here? Nope. Right. Oh, we have to have a Z or something. Wow. I'm confused. Tell you what, let's take it off the canvas. Put it out here will appear now. No. I'm pretty sure it has to be on the canvas. We put it in the button, does it appear? Not like that. Like alright, let's see here. Just want to get okay, well let's take a different focus for a moment. Maybe I can do something about that with the scripting. So we have our wonderful button and no, I need the button. There we go, button. Source image color, all that. We don't care about the picture. Target graphic button. Image. Okay, on click. We want it to do no, whatever. Runtime only. We want to do a function to the event system, I guess. Wow, that's a lot of options. Send message string. Set active. Interesting. Set active. Spinning atom. So if I click it, it will make that active. Well, we'll give it a try. On game. So on click. No. That's not. I know it said no function. Maybe game object set active. There we go. I didn't really apply it. Save. Okay, now we'll do game object set active. Okay, that was, wait a minute, checkbox. Okay, I guess it's a bool, so it's a true or false. Oh, I guess you could argue it's kind of like a script. Oh, interesting. You can effectively make a little script here. Again, we choose our object or spinning atom. Game object. What type of... how about bring to front? Anything like that? No. Sprite renderer. Aha. Enabled. What else can we do? By golly, something's going to make this thing work. What's that mean? Sprite renderer sprite. Oh, so you can change the picture. Okay. Does that do anything? No. It may be there. We may just can't see it. I don't understand why we can't see it. And the little bit I'm reading on the documents here isn't helping. That's what I get for not using a tutorial. Yeah. Found somebody telling how to add a background. Let's see if that tells me anything. Texture type, sprite. If your sprite doesn't show up in the dialog, first make sure you are in the Assets tab of the Select Sprite dialog. Oh. Okay, that's in the one we already did. Oh, actually, that's kind of an interesting point. Declared sprite. No, that's correct. Already did all of this, so it's a sprite. Okay. Maybe something about the canvas. Some values driven by canvas. What happens if we pull it out of the canvas, we get nothing. But into the canvas, we get something. Oh, Okay, put this back over here. Put the button first. The button first. Nothing. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, wait a minute. There's no... Well, no. Canvas renderer. What does that mean? It's an image script, button script. Well, if the button is just a canvas, I guess it could be considered a group. It has text in it. And then you click on it and it does different things. Aha. It's really a button in this system is just an image. However, I'm kind of curious. Did that do anything? Nope. Nope. Wouldn't have to do that to everything. That seems kind of stupid. Yeah. Alright, so let's just make another sprite real quick, see if it somehow changes it. There's one called Adam too. Make it bigger, I guess. Move it somewhere else. Hit play. Does that work? No, neither works. It's the button. I tell you what, let's remove the button. Actually, let's hide the button. That's somehow making a difference. Oh. No. Grays it out when you turn it off. So Joe's button, but does not show. Material none. What if we do none? Can we do none? We can do none. Wow, that's interesting. It literally wants some image. Okay. And none. Dragging a single sprite. Okay. Let's try a layer, because that always is what gets me into trouble. Call it sprites for the moment. Now the spinning atom will be on the sprites. Sprites. Okay. Nope. Wait a minute, order and layer. What is the order? 1? Oh, that's within the layer. And I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Still not there. Okay, so we're on the sprites layer. We go to the canvas of the button here. It does not appear to have a layer. Okay. I've changed that. It seems straightforward. Could be something as simple as our aha. The camera is too close. And the button was always moving to the right place. Now if we have the button, I'm wondering about the scaling on this. Stupid. Okay. So this scene does not match this view. This view does not match that scene. So how do we get the two to correspond with each other? Alright, well, let's tell you what. Constant pixel size. If we do that, no difference. Okay. Scale factor. I must have lost that scale factor or something. Do that. 1 to 1. Nothing. Really? Try that one more time. Wow. Maybe that's what this was too. Come on. Nope. Okay. I don't understand. We got a box here. We have something else here. That 16.9's there. 16.10's there. That makes sense to you? Yep. What? Okay. I'm confused. Huh. Oh, wait a minute, you know, could be as simple as that. This box down here is the view. Is there like 2 views going on here? I bet you there is. Remember, I shrunk everything up. Okay, so cameras. Main camera. Aha! Well, poo. I feel like an idiot now. Does that not work? So you have your view, but you can scale. It's a tiny little box. Yahoo! Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. I'm scaling it, but it's not doing anything. Here's your main camera. Did all this scaling and it's not really helping. Put back some reasonable values here. Whatever, 1. Position it back at the beginning at 0. Oh no, it needs to be for, oh. That's not, it doesn't have perspective, but it doesn't matter if it's, there's the background color. Needs to have found that. Projection is orthographic, meaning that there is no perspective. So we're staring straight at it. Size 5. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's how they set their size. Okay. Wrong tool. So I can move my Hello World button over here, and what happens? It does nothing because we have 2 coordinate systems. Isn't that grand? We have the UI coordinate system and the other view. Okay. At least I understand what's going on now. If they were to overlap, that would be nice. This thing. This is the canvas. Aha. This is the camera. Got it. Gotcha. So, what you do is you position the camera over the canvas. Since the canvas is 800 by 600, we move the camera to 400 by 300. And then let's see here, 10 by 10. If I did 1 by 1, it doesn't change the size. Oh wait, the size is here. That's not 100. This is 400 in. I mean, the 200 would be somewhere in between with. Wow. I just realized we got the camera over that and we still don't see anything. Is that weird? Or what? Why is it only showing one, not the other? Ay, ay, ay. Because it's in the wrong plane. I guess it's supposed to be in the... So the atom here is in the UI plane. Aha. Spinning atom, and it's also the UI. No, that's the same thing with the sprites layer. Sprites layer. It's different. Did that make it disappear? Yeah. Okay, so I moved it. I moved the Z behind the camera so it was clipping it out of the view. Okay. Wow, this is really made for 3D, but once you get past this initial configuration, we might be okie dokie. Let's see, right now, so we're in this inside area. UI out here. Huh. If we were to move, it must, how does it know to put one in the U? Okay. How does it know to put one in the UI space and one in the camera space? It's like the UI's separate. How bizarre is that? Let's get rid of this. I don't think that'll affect anything. It doesn't need to be there. Yeah, okay. So, once again, how do I move that around? I mean, a lot of the tutorials just kind of sort of show it. You just drag it in and boom, there it is. But it must be something about setting up the camera. Let's see if I can find a quick note about camera. 2D camera, Unity, 2D camera UI. Canvas. Yeah, that's good as anything, I guess. So the canvas is the area that all elements should be inside. The canvas is a game object with a canvas component on it. And all the UI elements must be children of such a canvas, like we're doing over here. Okay. So, creating a new UI element such as an image, use the menu game object UI image. Game object UI image. One sec. Let's see here. So the canvas, the game object UI image automatically creates a canvas. If there isn't already a canvas in the scene, well, that's what UI element is created as a child. So an image as opposed to sprite. Did I do something wrong? Game object UI image. So I can put in an image. Kind of looks like a sprite to me. Which is a script, source image, sprite. And just for the sake of argument, we'll use this for now. So if we hit play, interesting. So what's the difference? One's an image and one's a sprite. And they have two different Oh, it's the render type. Duh. If I take it screen space camera, boom. Do I have to hit render camera? Main camera. Aha. Does that change it? Okay, notice there's only one window now. Haha, that's it. So, okay, I have to tell the canvas what space I'm in, and I'm going to tell it it's in the screen space, which means the camera does the rendering. That's the secret. Because you can do some 3D effects. You could make the camera point weird ways and so forth. And then you can have like a UI, a world space, which is kind of, I think is that the background? World space. But the more important thing was the overlay space is a sort of a different view. You can actually have that whole rectangle of what's in the overlay and another rectangle to like the left over here or right. So you can get your overlay figured out. Then you can have sort of the game area in here. Or I mean the play area. So it's yet another layer on top of everything. Why? Well, the reason they make that more complex is then you can do special effects on one or the other. You can make the UI slide in, slide out, and you can still keep your other space good. And all you're really doing is moving the camera. That's what's going on. So you can have multiple cameras, and you can then attach your canvases to sort of attach. You can have them affect that. Okay, so believe it or not, we're all now in one happy space, which I can now edit freely. if I get this right. So I can move this up to the upper right. I can move this to the lower right. I can hit, I think, Alt-D. Control-D, yeah. Make a duplicate. Voila. I can hit play. And we see that the image now renders that way. I can now hit this, which still didn't do anything, but we'll get to that. Actually, let's try doing that. Let's see if we can get our button to actually do something. Here's the button script. Whoa. Whoa. What? Okay, here's our on-click script. I'm doing all this set active stuff, which doesn't matter anymore, so I'm going to delete. How does one delete this? Oh, okay, you hit click minus minus minus. Okay. I don't know what I can do, but I can do a transformation. Let's see here. Rotate. Well, I guess you could. No function. No function. Spinning atom is the target, so you can have the button click, fix that. So, how do I add a function? Well, let's try this something. Can we create a function? No, no, not here. Let's see here. Create C++ script. I already kind of did that though. All right. I do know if you double click this, it opens up Visual Studio, so you can get an editor. So, let's see here. Well, that's loading because it takes forever. Buttons on click. All right, what's it do? We'll just add a public function and see if that can help. This is where studying, oh good God, why is this taking forever? Studying everything online can make a huge difference. Alright, so I found a simple script. Public void we'll say click atom. Let's see if we do nothing in this function. We go back to the editor. Say click atom. Does that mean it now appears as a option in our little scripts? No. Or do we have to tell it to send to? Actually, that might be what. Set scenes. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know. What am I doing? What was that called? Main camera, spinning assets. Seems like I vaguely remember there being a function feature. Game object. Render. Oh, okay. I see now. Okay, okay. Multiple steps, multiple steps. Button. Okay, there's a button script. On click. Add a component. Event trigger. Event trigger. That's a different event. Nope, that's not right. Okay. So you just type in the. Whoops. Yeah, they're showing runtime C or C# here. Why am I not getting that option? No, I don't want videos. I just want to read. No, I hate videos. Yet I'm making one. Let me give me some text. All right, fine.
Animation allows the width of the button in the highlighted state could be changed. These buttons requires an additional component to be attached, both the built-in components and custom scripts. After selecting the desired component, a new list shows the eligible functions on the component.
Yeah.
Select the function that will be called by the onClick event. The final field is
Okay. Transform. Should I use transform? String name. Use transform.
is a parameter field. This field is for passing an argument into the function when it is called, and can be left empty. To be eligible, a function must be public, have the return type of void, and have one or no parameters. If the function has a parameter, it must be a float, int, string, bool, or a Unity object.
Jeez.
It is worth noting that Unity object is the base of almost all classes in Unity, including GameObject, Component, MonoBehavior, and more. This makes the object parameter more powerful than expected at first glance, as it can accept many items as an argument. If the parameter is a float, int, or string, the value needs to be entered in the parameter field. If the parameter is an object needs to be associated with the parameter field. This can be done by either using the object picker or by dragging the object into the field. If the parameter is a bool, a checkbox will appear and the bool parameter can be set by checking or unchecking the box. As an example, we could add the sphere as the game object to the first row, select the mesh renderer, and then set the mesh renderer's material. The parameter needs an object reference. We can choose any available material. At the same time, the onClick event could call a second function, this time on the capsule.
Yeah, we already saw all that.
Using the game object itself, the onClick
Back up here.
parameter field. This and more. This makes the object parameter more powerful than expected at first glance, as it can accept many items as an argument. If the parameter is a float, int, or string,
Yeah, let's back through here.
the script must be attached to a game object,
So
parameters,
here we go. Now we want to.
time on the capsule. Using the game object itself, the onClick event could call setActive with the value of false.
So it could disappear.
The most common function to call will most likely be a custom one.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a
Custom
custom one.
functions need to be public,
Void.
void, and have one or no parameters.
Yeah, we have that.
If the function has a parameter,
Public,
it must be
void.
a float, int, string, bool, or
Yeah,
a unity
yeah,
object.
Yeah, you're repeating yourself.
The script must be attached to a game object, and that game object must be associated with the object field. The custom script will be visible in the list, and from the custom
What?
script, the custom function can be selected.
But it's not on the list.
If there are no parameters, the parameter field can be left blank.
I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. How did he do that? He did this. You have to put it in the... How did he do that? Back up, bud. That's why I can't stand
Custom
videos.
script will be visible in the list. Object. And that game object must be associated with the object field. The custom script will be visible in the list, and from the custom script, the custom function can be selected. If there are no parameters, the parameter field can be left blank
Okay.
for a unity object. The script must be attached to a game object,
Oh, the script must be attached to game object. Okay. The script must be attached to a game object. They threw it on the camera. Which then has the main scene manager script. Now that I've attached it. Okay, hold on. Actually, okay. So if I attach it to the button, does that mean the button now has it? Now you attach it to the button, and now we have a main script manager. Now I can. No, it's still not appearing. Okay. What if we attach it to the spinning atom? Now we have the button. Game object. Aha! Now I have main screen manager and my click atom routine. That's how you do it. Jeez. That was simple. Not. I'll move this from the other things I attached it to. I'm going to just attach it to the button. Not exactly sure what that means. You could attach it to the canvas, I would have thought. But because I attached it to the spinning atom. Okay, that's right. Because I'm trying to affect the spinning atom, it has to have a script attached to it, so it knows, I guess, what scripts it uses. All right. So that's what's going on. Okay, so now because I do that, I can now call click atom on the spinning atom. Yahoo. Don't worry about that. Okay, so the spinning atom is now got a script, which by the way, I can just double click, bring this up. Now what do I want to do with it? Well, for the moment, I'm going to just rotate. I want to rotate through a script change its rotation. So how do I get the game object and rotate it? Okay, Unity rotate game object. How about that? Transform rotate, very good. Example of transform rotate. What is it transforming? That's the math. I don't want the math object. What? Transform rotation. Your rotation? What did we rotate in the editor? See if we rotate this thing, rotates around Z. So we want the X rotation, Y rotation, and we'll try 45. What's it complaining? Transform attached to this game object, null if there is none attached. Is obsolete. Use Quaternion Euler instead. Thanks for making it. Okay, fine. I see a note here. Transform rotation equals Quaternion Euler. Yes, this is what they tell us to do. So Euler coordinate-based system, I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. And I'm using the Quaternion, I can never say that word, Quaternion, to what it is they generate a matrix using Quaternion math. Yeah, anyways, they create a matrix and replace that. Now, I do not know what this is affecting. But if the script is on, I don't know if that affects anything, to be honest. If we run this, it should compile. Hit hello world. Ah, it worked. Did you see it? It worked. Holy crap. It doesn't rotate more than once. Nope. Because I set the rotation to an absolute. So if I wanted to make it so each time I click it, it rotates it further. Yeah, okay. I could do, I don't know what that type is. Type. I can get the current rotation. Actually, I think, well, and you multiply it. You multiply the matrices to apply the transformation again. Yes, it is that easy. So I can, there we go. A button that makes it rotate. Yay. Oh, gee, what fun. Oh, what fun it is to. And then we could do, I mean, all types of fun things. Yeah. Oh. Well, after all that, I think I found some more notes that said, hey, you could have just done this. Transform.rotate. Wow. That would have been easier. Run it again. Yeah, that, and you can see the number here is just adding. Apparently a small amount of math error there, but otherwise it's actually rotating. Wow. Is this easy? So, what about tweening? Unity tweening. Can it do it? Is there a time? There's 5 overloads to this function. How do I get those other? There. Rotate. Rotate. Rotate around. You wanted to make the whole object rotate around. Oh, I don't know how they do tweening in general. It points me to things I can download, which is additional kits for doing tweening. Okay. I guess they call them animations in, okay, Unity animations. Another stinking movie. Let's see if I can. You literally have to create an animation to do a rotation. Huh. Nothing cookie cutter in this case. So, wow. I want to make that automatically animate. I have to go to, if I understand this correctly. Animation. Create an animation for spinning atom. I'll call it spin. Okay. In some ways, this might be very powerful. Let's see. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. So I want it to go. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. 60 samples. Alright, I guess. Here we go. So I can make it start at 0. Go to 360. Let's rotate. All right, let's. Interesting. Fine. 359.999, 4,999. Close enough. Negative 10 degrees. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. Let's add a key in the middle. Whoop. Okay. Why is it on different lines? Okay. That's weird. So we're going to rotate it 360. Why it's red? I guess that means it's changing. I wonder how I ensure it goes the right direction. Well, we'll let it go for the moment. There, animation. Okay. Okay. So we do add a component for animation. So we can apply an animation called spin. So the good thing is you can duplicate this pretty easily now. I'll give him credit there. So play automatically, always animate. Oh, so bingo. Does it have to? Nope. Did I do that right? Where'd it go? What did I do? Did I put that on the wrong thing? Spinning atom. Try it again. No, not animator, but an animation. Click this little button. We'll click that. Hit save. Hit play. I'm doing the diddly squat. Do something wrong with the animation, or do I have to do something such as attach it to it? Where'd it go? I like animations. Wow. Thought we had an animations subdirectory. Huh. Did I lose it? No, there it is. Animation. Spin. Oh, that's just a spin. There it is. There. Animation spin. Big file sitting there. No animatable Enable object selected to begin animation. Oh, got to attach it. There we go. I attached it to the spinning object. Does that mean it'll work? I have no idea. Yeah. I was afraid of it spinning now and going back and forth. Alright. So let's try to... Why don't I get my key values anymore? Mr. Spin. No, I don't want to move it. Key. Double click. Oh, that's because it was in the inspector. That's right. All right. Hit play. There we go. We got a rotating animation. And if I hit hello, it really does nothing because I guess it's overridden by the animation. Okay, we're getting there. Wow. Huh. Since I actually was able to edit it over here now. Can I get rid of that keyframe? Now if I do it, it should go... There's a small jump in there. Actually taking 60 seconds to go all the way around. No, not 60, it's 60 frames, I guess. I don't know, it's 60 samples. And I guess it's going at the frame rate, so it's probably like 1 complete second at 60 hertz to go around. Wow, so this had an animator attached to it. Update mode, normal, unscaled time. So I guess you could do some really neat things if I was to add a key here. This key back. And make it, I don't know, it's like 180. Then if I hit play, it will slow down, speed up. And then I bet you we can smooth it out somehow. Root position or rotation are controlled by curves. Curves. I don't know. Free smooth, there we go. So that'll probably make it a slow down, speed up a little bit. But you can so if I move it over this way, if I go crazy, get really crazy. No, I didn't get crazy at all. How strange. Guess it's because I only put it on the oh, interesting. Does that affect it? Yeah. Some weird semi 3D effects. Alright, let's see. I can now tell what I want to affect by selecting the... Okay, so if I only want to select the Y, or the Z in this case. Okay, that's cool. Okay, and then if there's nothing on there, whoa. Now I'm only affecting the Z rotation, which is what I wanted. Except now, and then I can get rid of this one. Okay. Alright, so I'm now affecting just the Z rotation and going 0 to 359 degrees. Close enough. Cool. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with gas. guess I want to know one other thing. Can we... Well, that's interesting. I just realized you can make it call a subroutine. Since I have the script attached, I could actually call enabled. Oh, okay, there's that. Not exactly sure what that would do. And make it disappear. I probably don't have the right value. Enabled, disabled. Not sure what enabled in this case does. So it's changing a field called enabled on the...
I think I need to go ahead and pass out. Night.
Okay, yeah, I'm just rambling on.
Thanks for streaming this, though.
Is it interesting to you?
Yeah.
I'll stop there. I'm kind of... You can see it's deep. It's very confusing, but it's I'm getting there. I mean, I at least got the button to do something, and then I got the thing to spin and animate, so not sure where to take it exactly next. I guess I could try to start making a menu. That would be neat. Yeah, that's the way I learned this stuff. You just kind of keep digging and digging and digging. Boring, I know. Anywho, yeah. Well, I'll keep poking at it. It's actually been very educational.
Good.
Good. Have a good night.
Alrighty, you too.
User disconnected from your channel.
I think I'll just, yeah, it's actually 11 here, so I think I'll stop here for the moment. I'll continue from there. Let me save what I got. Save scene. Actually, let me get rid of this enabled. I don't want that. I'll save. File. Was it not a close? Oh, weird. Window. File, exit, build, and run. I mean, that's the build stuff. Exit. We good? Leave that up. Well, if we open it one more time, black box. What is that? We open this up. Actually, I already opened Canvas. Here we are. We run it again, right? Actually, go to the game scene. Hit play. There it goes. Everything's remembered. Spinning atom. Logic. Oh, that's something else. Oh my gosh, it's a state machine? Oh well, that's that's time for another day. And we'll stop there. Good day.